All right, guys, so I'm fishing an online tournament this weekend. This is the Chad Hoover subscriber challenge, and it's a 5-fish bag done through this Fish Donkey app. So we're out here today just trying to catch a couple of fatty ditch pickles. What's up, guys? I'm Jim Ansel. This is Real Deal Outdoors. I did something a little bit different this weekend. So this weekend I fished in a little online tournament. It was the Chad Hoover subscriber challenge. And if you guys don't know who Chad Hoover is, he's got his own YouTube channel. He does the kayak bass fishing thing. He's got a lot of great content on his channel, so you guys definitely need to go check that out, especially if you're into kayak bass fishing. But anyway, guys, he hosted this little weekend tournament. It was through an app called Fish Donkey. And really that was the purpose of doing the tournament. It was to test out this app, this Fish Donkey app. And I gotta say, guys, I actually kind of liked the app. It was easy for you to submit fish. It was easy to use the app. It was all well laid out. Very nice user interface. Cool little app. So if you guys are looking for a way to host an online tournament, they might be a really good route for you guys to go. But anyway, guys, it was a 5-fish bag limit. You know, the way these things work is you take pictures through the app against your measuring board, and whoever has the most length out of their 5-fish bag limit, that's who wins the tournament. You guys, it was brutal this weekend. The weather was just awful. The wind was blowing a gale. I mean, it was blowing 25 to 30 miles per hour. Oftentimes it was blowing 20 to 25 sustained for a lot of the time I was out there fishing. And what made it worse is the wind was blowing out of the north. And when the wind blows out of the north, it blows all of the water out. So I was really limited on where I could fish. Most of the areas where I fish at, they are prone to those tides, those wind-blown tides, and there was just no water. So, you know, when the water goes out like that, the fish, they leave. Luckily, I remembered I got a buddy who owns a pond, and I got in touch with him. He told me it was okay for me to go up there and use that pond. So, and luckily, thanks to him, I was able to place in this tournament. And I placed pretty well. I wound up in 5th place out of 20 contenders, and it was a lot of fun. It was a much needed break. It was great to have something to take my mind off of all the craziness that's been going on lately. And this little online tournament was just perfect for that. So anyway, guys, it was a 3-day tournament. It started on Friday, ended on Sunday. I ended up only fishing 2 days out of the 3. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break this up into 2 videos. I'm gonna do day 1 and I'm gonna do day 2. And what you guys are about to see is day 1. You know, day 1 wasn't real eventful. I only got out there and was able to fish for a couple of hours in the evening time. But I did manage to catch a few fish, a couple of them were qualifying fish. And so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna throw that footage up there for you guys to watch right now. Alright guys, like I said, I might not catch anything in here, but we're going to give it a try. Alright, now I'm going to have to be careful of snakes. Very careful of snakes. Because it is very likely that I'll run into a few snakes. Well, the good news is I'm already seeing swirls, so there are fish. We got a lot of scum around the edge of this thing. I don't know what we're going to catch out in the middle, but we're going to give this a try. Let's go with the jig first. There are some turtles in here. I have no idea how deep this is. I have no idea about the contours of this thing. Could be full of fish, might not be no fish, I don't know. There we go. Oh, I missed him. That was a good fish, guys. That was a real good fish. I don't know if it was a mudfish or if it was a bass. There's one. There he is. Now let's hope it's a bass. It looks like it's a bass. It's not an awful one either. All right, I think that is a measurable bass. Let's see. Have to lay him out on the board. Fish donkey. Okay. 13-inch fish. Okay. Go get big. I'm in 4th right now. There's a donkey in here somewhere. That first fish that I hooked into was big, dude. Now that I know there's bass in here, it's on, dude. I don't know what they're looking for. That fish bit it on the move. I was reeling up to make another cast, and he bit into it, so they might be onto a moving bait. Oh man, I had another one. Another one just then. This might just be the honey hole to win this tournament. It might just do it. There's one. There's something. I don't know what I got. That's a bass. It's a little bass. He didn't even fight. That's a small one here. Let's see. Is it even 12? Yeah, it's a little over 12. 12 and a half. Okay. That was good. That's 2. All right, guys. The jig is catching them, and they are hitting it moving. So they're after a moving bait. I may not win this thing, but I'm on the board. Ooh, just had one. They're stacked up over in this corner over here. Man, I wish I'd have hooked into that one, that first fish. That was a big fish. It really was. There's one. All right, they're waking up now. This one is a squeaker. That one's a squeaker, man. Don't know if he's gonna make it. Nope. Doesn't even make the 12. So it's a 12-inch minimum. They're in here, man. He ate that as soon as it hit the water. Didn't even give me time to start reeling, really. He was already running with it. I reeled a little bit, but he had it in his mouth already. Guys, there's a donkey in here somewhere, man. There's a fatty in here. It's just a matter of finding him. I think that put me in 2nd or 3rd. I think I'm in 3rd now, after that last fish. I'm just glad I was able to catch a couple of qualifying fish, because I've been skunked the last several times I've gone out. It's been awful around here, guys. And my buddy owned this property, guy I duck hunt with, and I'd forgotten all about it. And I asked him today if I could come try it out. He said, yep, as long as I let him know what I caught. I got another buddy of mine who has a series of farm ponds. I would love to get back there and try it sometime in the next couple of days, because there's some monsters in there. And we've caught some big ones and thrown them back in there, so they should have grown substantially. All right, we got a little jig on now. Nano jig's what it's called. Should be able to get one. Here we go. There's one. Damn, he didn't even let it hit the bottom. Oh, he let loose. Come on, man. That may have had some size to it too. Ripped off a little bit of drag there. There he is. There's one. Come on, stay in his mouth, hook. Stay in its mouth. Stay in its mouth. I don't know if that's a measurable one or not. I don't know if he'll qualify. No, it don't look like he's going to qualify. He's a real squeaker. Let's see. Stop. Nope. That's 4 fish though. I wish I'd have gotten that other one. That's twice I've missed a bigger size fish. I can tell it had some weight to it. You take into consideration that this water has got a lot of grass in it. I could have had some salad with him, but he felt like he had some weight to him. We're going to keep trying over there though. What was that? That was 2 casts in a row. I got bit. There's more than that in here. There's a lot of little fish in here, man. I just can't seem to hang on to the bigger fish. All right, so there you guys go. That was day 1 in a nutshell. You know, given the conditions this past weekend, I was lucky to land any fish at all. Like I said, there wasn't any water anywhere. I was really lucky to get back in there and fish in one of these ponds where it's not really affected by the wind-blown tides. But anyway, guys, I'm working on day 2 right now. I'm trying to get that edited, and I'm gonna throw that up here for you guys to see as soon as possible. I know I haven't been posting videos like I usually do, and it's just because of all the stuff that's going on right now. Like I said in previous videos, we got a house full of kids right now. School is out. They've canceled school pretty much for the rest of the year, and we're homeschooling the kids right now. I've got 3 kids. I've got an elementary kid, a middle school kid, and a high school kid, and they're home all day. So I can't record during the day. It's a little loud in here, but I'm still going to do my best for you guys to make some videos and post them up here for y'all. So definitely stay tuned for day 2. I'll hopefully have that done for you guys in the next day or 2, and I'll make sure and I'll upload that. Thanks again to Chad Hoover for putting on this tournament. I had a really good time fishing in this tournament. You know, it was my first time fishing in an online tournament, so it was something new for me. It was really easy using the app. It was a lot of fun using the app. It was just all in all a great experience. So all right guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. Also make sure if you haven't subscribed to the channel that you do so. Head down there, hit the subscribe button. Then there's a little bell right beside the subscription button. Make sure you hit that bell, turn on all notifications. That way you guys know every time I post a new video. Also guys, drop down in the comments section. Drop me a comment. I always check the comments. I read every single one of them. I also try to answer all you guys. You know, let me know what's going on in y'all's area. Are you guys even allowed to get out and fish? You know, I've heard in different parts of the country that the lockdown is so strict that guys aren't even able to get out and fish. Let me know down in the comments section, is that you? Personally, I think fishing is one of the safest places we can be right now during this pandemic. You know, you're out there on the water, you're by yourself, there's no one for you to give it to, there's nobody for you to catch it from. Not to mention it's good exercise and you can provide food for the family. I can't imagine why anybody would shut down fishing. But you guys drop your 2 cents down in the comments section. Well, anyway, y'all, that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Hang in there with me, guys. I know I'm not able to post videos like I was doing before, but things are going to pick up, I promise. We all take care of yourselves. Make sure you're staying safe. Make sure you're staying healthy. And tight lines until next time.